Coming in at number 6, find out about how Sarah and my opinions about food storage differ. And spoiler alert, I'm right.
Because don't you think that's cool? Why are you looking at me like that? It's cool because
I'm
it
laughing
takes
at
up
food scraps.
Food scraps.
I think
oh,
food scraps. I think that's funny, but it's a good idea. There is a lot of waste. We have our own.
There's
waste.
a lot of food waste. I mean, because even last week we were going to be gone for the long Labor Day weekend. So it's like, man, this food by the time we get back, if it has not been eaten, it's going to be bad. And it takes up, I mean, they had like this whole study of how much space that takes up. And if you can compost it and then reuse it, it's like recycling food, you know?
Yeah.
I think it's brilliant.
Or you could freeze it before we go out of town, and then it's still good whenever we get back. That could have happened.
That works for some items.
It didn't. It didn't though.
It works for some.
Because I was out of town, I had made a couple of chickens on the Traeger. Delicious chickens.
I would like to say something right here. In my defense, Ethan cooks like we have a family of 72. There are 5 of us.
There's 2 chickens for a family of 5. So that's, that's good enough for a week.
One was plenty.
I had to leave in haste to go down to Florida for the hurricane.
Well,
and that was on Tuesday. I got back into town at the house here on Sunday, and all the food was still in the fridge. So I threw it out.
Nope. Okay. So I just need to, this is a story that I often have told my friends, but I feel like it's podcast appropriate because it really sets the stage for the man that you're looking at on the other side of that screen right now. We had
guy who provides for his family.
We hosted a Bible study group in our house for many, many years. There were probably, 12 people in the Bible study. I think there were 12. And he came home with 72 rolls. 72 rolls for 12 people. And I looked at him and I was like, what are you doing? And he was like, well, I'm getting rolls for the Bible study tonight. And I was like, there are 12 people coming. And he was like, well, I mean, I wouldn't want anyone to feel like they couldn't go back for seconds. I'm like, they're going to be going back for like 12ths. 72 rolls. So if you're wondering like why we waste food sometimes, it makes me sick to do it. But on the other hand, if he cooks, 72 chickens for his family of 5, some of that ain't getting eaten in 4 days' time. It's not. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're moving on with the news.
No, whoa, hold on.
But I just feel like you need to know what I'm up against.
We're not moving on because I'm going to add a little bit to the story. Number 1, I provided pulled pork for the entire group. I just don't show up with rolls. So the pulled pork was homemade by me for this group that we were in. And I also needed rolls. So if you like those King's Hawaiian rolls, like I like, tell me in the comments if you like the King's Hawaiian rolls, because them's is good. I know how expensive they are in like just one batch of them, one loaf, if you will, cut up into those mini buns at the store. So what I did is I went to Sam's Club because at the time that's all we had.
And he bought 72 for 12 people.
And I got the big thing of rolls. And we used all the rolls we needed to use. They made fun of me at the party, but they ate like King's Hawaiian rolls. And the rest of them I froze and we ate later. So that is what happened. And everybody ate to their content. Nobody had, I didn't have anybody saying,
I've been what my life is like.
Here's the deal.
And I'm not complaining. Before. It's a great life. I mean, I'm thankful.
It sounds like
but we are not going to run out of rolls. And we are not going to run out of chickens. But sometimes, listen, this food scraps program, I'm going to be the first to sign up. I'm going to go online and sign up. And I can't wait. I'm actually very excited about it. They're only choosing 1,000 people. I feel like we should be, like, if they watch this at all, we'll for sure get selected. They're going to be like, they are great candidates for this program. So
that garden's going to eat good. We also didn't run out of toilet paper during COVID.
So. Oh my goodness. When you guys had no toilet paper, it was at my house. I actually felt like to my friends, I was like, you guys, listen, if you need some, just call me.
No.
Call me.
They can get their own. Plan ahead like I did.
This was not
But
a
anyway,
hoarding thing
here's
that
the-
started
here's the-
during
here's
COVID
the
for
deal.
Ethan. Well before the toilet paper shortage, we already had probably 1,200 rolls of toilet paper. Well before COVID even started. Anywho, we are
I
6
didn't-
minutes in. We haven't gotten to the news. We
Nobody
need to
cares.
move on.
Nobody cares about the news right now. I didn't bat an eye when nobody else had toilet paper. I'll just tell you that much. And I didn't get it because of COVID. I had it ahead of time because I plan ahead. And
Yeah.
let me say this, that had we frozen that chicken, which is what I would have done, because I have the food saver deal to do it in an airtight situation, we could have had barbecue chicken nachos, which my wife seems to enjoy. Just tonight, last night, in fact, she had, for the second night in a row, some brisket nachos. But I didn't make
Money.
brisket.
They're so good.
I didn't make brisket recently. That's weird. I wonder where that brisket came from. Oh yeah, I made a bunch of brisket whenever I made it, and it was in the freezer. I rest my case.
Okay, moving on. A new business is coming to town on West Plainview Road, right where
I
the
win.
ye old buggy bath. No, you don't.
win.
I'm not.
They
you
know
what?
I win.
Lee keeps no record. Love keeps no record of wrongs.
Well,
so
the
I'm not
audience
keeping a
knows-
record. I'm not keeping score. I'm moving on.
The podcast
Anywho,
audience
West
does keep a
Plainview
record.
Road, new business coming to town, right where the ye old buggy bath car wash used to sit. Now it's going to be the Paws and Claws Pet Care Shop. So, like a dog and cat shop is going to be opening there. They'll do doggy daycare, boarding, and have a cat lounge to boot. So that's exciting. The owner says that they are shooting to open within this year. So before the end of the year. And that's coming up soon and very soon. It's already September 6th. That's hard to believe. You think you somehow won. You didn't. You didn't. But I don't care. I don't care.
Well, no, clearly.
Prove
I
me
don't-
wrong.